I have started my first practice around when I was 5 years. The yoga has come into my life because of my father, and he is my teacher, my first teacher. He saw that I am a little bit interested in learning yoga and doing with him. Then how I teach, my first lesson I was teaching when I was 14 years, because my father used to teach in one of the yoga school. It's a spiritual school name called Shivananda Ashram. Then one day he was not feeling well. Then he asked me to go and teach the class on behalf of him. Then the students, the people those who are attending the class, they really like it, and they also encourage me that you're really teaching good, why don't you teach regularly? Like that, my first lesson I have taught. I'm never interested to go to any other country to teach. I was very happy there and doing my own teaching, and I was into other arts as well as my other education. But my friends and my parents suggested, why don't you just step out and do something else. Then I heard that there is one international company is hiring the yoga teachers, and that is in Hong Kong. And then I went for the interview, and there I saw like 500 people came for the interview just for one yoga post that is in Hong Kong. Then I went there and I did my interview. In the first round itself, they selected that. They said you've been selected and you will take you to Hong Kong for work. And then I was not believing it, because it's out of 500, how it can happen to me. Those who interview me, he said because of your long background and your what you achieved, medals and competitions, what you achieve, as well as you have good qualification, and the way you speak, the way you teach is completely different what we notice. I came Hong Kong 2005. I remember still is July 11th. When I came to Hong Kong, it's like a big shock. First of all, I can say it's a cultural shock for me. In India, yoga is more about well-being, as well as we take it as a spiritual, and we take it as more like a therapeutic approach to heal your mental and physical illness. Of course, we have some physical fitness also, but when I come back here, I see more fitness oriented. People like to do more postures, and they want to achieve the flexibility and a good shape. But beyond that, if we can add up a little bit of the spiritual aspects, as well as the yoga philosophy, to more understanding about the breathing, I think yoga will do great in Hong Kong. When the students are coming here, like I always say, we don't waste your time, and you're here bringing your own time and want to learn something, and we teach very sincerely, and what we know. 200 hours is not that much to learn to become a teacher actually, but we are trying to implant the seed in a student that the real essence of yoga, the real wisdom of yoga. Still, we want to keep the traditional yoga as a core, and whatever I learned in my past 30 years of my learning and teaching of last 20 years, and when I'm teaching and when I'm doing my teacher training, I sincerely suggest my students, whatever I learned, whatever I experienced, I'm putting in my teacher training, and it's working out. Through yoga, I want to bring the wellness and the ancient wisdom of yoga, the Indian ancient wisdom. It is a very, very big subject. It cannot be learned in 1 year or 20 years. It's a lifetime journey. Need to practice and need to know more and more. So overall, I want to spread this great art all over the world, and I'm looking forward to do more and more workshops and teacher trainings and classes all over the world. And this is helping both sides. There in India, we have the ancient knowledge, and now is a more modern knowledge. It's both together blending, and it's growing pretty good.